Are you committed to finalizing the strongest version of the Basel III capital rules this year?
Let me first say that we have taken and are taking many more steps to deal with the problems that revealed themselves with Silicon Valley Bank, and that's around supervision. We'll have a strong liquidity.
I appreciate that, but I'm just asking about the Basel III rules, the ones that you have been required for years now to put in place and have dragged your feet on.
The Basel III rules are not directly related. They're not the thing that is directly related to Silicon Valley Bank. As you point out, they're a longer run thing, and I would just say that we put them out for comment. We got the comments. Anybody's free to go read the comments. My view is that it will be appropriate to make material and broad changes to that before we finalize it. And in terms of, I didn't say that...
Material and broad changes to strengthen the rules?
Material and broad changes, and we're talking about what that'll mean in the end. I did not say that we would withdraw the rule. I said, there's a concept of reproposal, and I said we hadn't made a decision on that, but that if that turns out to be appropriate in the view of the Board of Governors, then that's something we would look at doing.
So everything you said a year ago about supporting the vice chair who is responsible for writing these rules?
You and I had a long colloquy.
Yes, we did.
If you read it again, it's on your website.
And I have.
You will see that I'm doing exactly what I said I would do in that colloquy.
No, you said you would support Vice Chair Barr to get us strong rules, and now he is putting out rules, and you're talking
Silicon Valley
about reproposing.
Bank. The Vice Chair for Supervision has every right to bring proposals to the board. That has happened, but as I made clear in our colloquy, you're not the comptroller of the currency. This is when I do monetary policy, I have one vote. There are 11 other voters. And that's the way it works. It's not different for the Vice Chair for Supervision.
You are the leader of the Fed, and when the heat was on last year, you talked a lot about getting tougher on the banks, but now the giant banks are unhappy about that, and you've gone weak-kneed on this. The American people need a leader at the Fed who has the courage to stand up to these banks and protect our financial system.